Welcome back. Late last year we brought you the story of the town so desperate to attract a doctor they were offering a spotter's fee to anyone who could find one. Cobram put up a $5,000 bush doctor bounty for anyone who could find a medico willing to make the move. And as Mark O'Brien reports, the unusual recruitment drive paid off handsomely for the spotter, the town and the doctor who began work today.
Cobram had a medical problem. The town on the Murray needed doctors urgently. How many doctors are you looking for?
We're looking for 4 initially to bring us up to a strength of 6.
The hospital was so desperate, it put a price on the head of the much-needed medicos.
We're offering a $5,000 bounty to anyone who identifies or puts us in touch with a potential GP who subsequently comes to Cobram.
I'm Chris Hill.
Welcome to Cobram.
Well, thank you very much. What I've seen so far I really like.
The bush doctor bounty is a clever gimmick that worked. The financial incentive succeeded when other methods to find a doctor for the town failed. It's a good deal for everybody. Cobram is happy, the doctor is pleased, and the man who gets the reward for finding him is laughing. You're pretty pleased with yourself, aren't you?
Bloody hell, Dave.
Accountant Peter Butcher made a call after our story, and he's got 5,000 reasons to smile. So you've always got your eye on that bottom line?
Always, always. And, you know, if you don't have your eye on the bottom line, well, if you don't get any money, you don't eat.
Well, you'll be eating pretty well then by the look of that.
Well, that's good. We deserve it.
The meal ticket is Dr. Chris Hill, who's now working in Cobram.
I'd say that other country towns that are looking at getting doctors should do something along those lines.
We've got Chris working, we have another doctor starting towards the end of the month, and we're continuing to negotiate with others.
Leon West was behind the bounty scheme and offered a pretty good deal for the doctors. Aside from the 6-figure salary, there were the perks.
OK, Chris, we promised you a car as part of the deal. Keys are all yours.
Thanks, Leon.
So, as part of the deal, the house and land package. It's all yours.
It's a beauty, Leon. Thanks very much.
Dr. Hill lives here for 12 months, rent-free. But, as they say, there's more.
We promised you free membership of Cobram Burger Golf Club, #1 on the Murray. Here we are.
Thanks. Lovely. But I don't play golf.
All doctors play golf.
Not this one. Well, Leon, this is what I want to do. Gliding. Cobram's great for gliding.
Well, good luck. We're not going to buy you one of those.
One bonus Dr. Hill was counting on was a $20,000 government grant to help cover costs for doctors moving into the country. But the scheme was being wound up when he applied, so he missed out.
Well, it's going to make it harder. It's certainly helped by the incentives that the Cobram Hospital and community have put up. But it isn't the same as cash in the bank to help you through that early time. The good thing about being in a country town is you get to know people better. It really is like a big family. People look out for each other.
And the locals are looking out for the new doctor.
Morning, I'm Dr. Hill.
I think you might be my doctor.
So many people needing doctors, you can't get in, you have to wait for so long. So it's great.
Instead of having to wait a week or a week and a half to see a doctor with something that is not life-threatening or an emergency, but they still want to get seen, they don't have to wait a week and a half. They should get in with a couple of days.
I was prepared to go out of town, but I'll stay now.
Dr. Hill's arrival means that underused hospital resources, such as the delivery suite, will see action.
It's important that these facilities are used.
Yeah, indeed. Otherwise they go.
That's right.
And what does that do to the town?
Well, you lose the whole family unit. Because if you're going out of town to have your babies, you continue your care out of town with your children as they grow up.
If we don't generate the business that we're meant to, the funds will decline.
Government funds?
Government funds will decline, yes.
And what's the consequences?
Well, the consequences are catastrophic. The hospital would be continually downgraded.
The town's new doctor takes Cobram's tally to 3. His arrival takes the pressure off his colleagues. Dr. Marion Lockhart is relieved.
Well, it'll make the after-hours work a lot less, and it just takes the pressure off in the surgery knowing that you can fit more people in.
And like all good schemes, this one is result-based. The bounty depends on the doctor staying.
The payment plan is I've got $2,000 on signing, there'll be another $2,000 in 6 months, which will be about June, and then another $1,000 in December, after he's completed 12 months.
No problem. Stay here. This looks like a good place to work.
Do you see your long-term future here?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd like to stay here till I retire.
Somebody saw this story, somebody made a call, it ended up with a doctor in here, so what's my cut?
Mark O'Brien reporting there, and he claims he didn't get paid a cent.